Hello, my dear students, welcome back. Today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 8, The Bell of Atri. So, let's get started. I have some pictures for you where animals are beaten up badly. An elephant has been put into a cage. Here, the donkey has been overloaded very much. What do you think or feel after seeing these pictures? Yes, it's cruelty done to animals. Let me tell you what is the meaning of cruelty. Cruelty means it comes with the word cruel. Cruel is the word which is an adjective and it means causing physical or mental pain or suffering to somebody or something. It's have one example we have. I think it's cruel to keep animals in cages. Okay. इन हिंदी यू कैन से किसी को पेन देना या कुछ चोट पहुंचाना ओके सो वी शुड नॉट डू दिस टाइप ऑफ बिहेवियर विद एनिमल्स दे हैव बीन क्रिएटेड बाय गॉड लाइक अस इट्स नॉट गुड और फेयर टू बिहेव इन क्रूअल मैनर टू द एनिमल्स Animals are just like our friends. We should take care of them. Today's chapter, The Bell of Atri, based on the same background, cruelty against animals. So, just open page number 92 of your textbook and we are going to start this nice chapter now. Now let's read this story about a horse that was treated badly and how it was helped. Very first, I'm going to read the paragraph. You should put your finger on the line and try to understand the correct pronunciation of the words. So let's get started. Atri is the name of a small town in Italy. It is a very old town and was built on the side of a hill. In the middle of the town, there is an old tower, and in the tower, there is an old bell. This bell has not been rung for many years, but it is still there in the tower. Many tourists visiting Italy go to Atri to see the bell. Why do many tourists go to Atri to see the bell? It has a strange story to tell. Now I'm going to explain this paragraph. Atri is the name of a small town in Italy. So Atri is the name of a town. It means it is a noun. What is the meaning of town? Town means a place larger than village but smaller than city. Okay? So Italy is a country which is situated in European part of the world. So let's go to Italy and see where the town of Atri exists. So here is our India. Move westward side of this world map and near to Mediterranean Sea, we are here with the country that name is Italy. And when we zoomed it more, we are here, get the town that name is Atri. Are you getting it? Yes, here is the space where you get a town which has the name Atri. Okay? Now, if you know the capital of the country Italy, just comment in the box. Okay? Go back. Here we are in India and here the state Gujarat where we all are used to live. Atri is a very old town and was built on the side of a hill. Okay, so where is the side of hill? Atri was situated there. In the middle of the town there is an old tower and in the tower there is an old bell. Okay, so in the middle of that town one old tower is there and on that special tower there is an old bell. Tower means a tall narrow building. Okay, so as you can see in this picture, particularly you can see the tower and in this particular tower you are getting one old bell. Okay, which is called as the Bell of Atri. Okay, this bell has not been rung for many years, but it is still there in the tower. So many of years already passed, but this bell was not rung. Rung is the past form of ring. Okay, many tourists visiting Italy go to Atri to see the bell. So here, what is the meaning of the word tourists? Tourists is the word which is a noun, a person who visits a place for pleasure. Okay, so here you can see the visitors. Then a question arises, why do many tourists go to Atri to see the bell? It has a strange story to tell. So when we move forward in the story, we are going to know that what is the reason behind why many people preferred Atri to visit. Okay, so let's move forward. But before this, I want to tell you what is the meaning of strange. Strange means unusual or unexpected. Okay. Long ago, the bell of Atri was used for a very special purpose. People who wanted to complain rang the bell. The judges came to the marketplace when the bell rang. The judges were old, wise men of the town. They listened to the complaints and helped the people. Many people rang the bell and many wicked people were punished. But there was one trial that was very unusual. Now let me explain you. Long ago, the bell of Atri was used for a very special purpose. Purpose here means the aim of something. Okay. So for this, people who wanted to complain rang the bell. So what is the purpose of that bell? When you have any complaint against anyone, then you can rang that bell. The judges came to the marketplace when the bell rang. So whenever any bell rang, then the judges, who are the wise men of the town, they used to come and listen the complaint and help the people. Many people rang the bell and many wicked people, wicked here means morally bad and very evil or bad people, okay, were punished. But there was one trial that was very unusual. Trial means what? Trial means here the process in a court of law where a judge listens to evidences and decides if somebody is guilty of a crime or not. In simple words, you can say screening or examination of the case. Okay, that particular person, or you can say the person is guilty or not. Guilty means here you can say दोषी कि उसने वो crime किया है कि नहीं किया है. Okay, one day the rope with which the bell was tied broke. There was not a thick new rope in Atri. To get a rope from another town would take about 2 weeks. So the judges had a grapevine fixed to the bell. Now let me explain you this paragraph. One day what happened? One day the rope was rope of that bell was broken. Okay, and then what happened? That is really take very long time to get a new rope from another town. Okay, that will take approximate 2 weeks. So the judges of that town decided to take a grapevine. Grapevine is what? Grapevine, a vine or creeper on which grapes grow. So they just plucked that grapevine and in the place of rope they fixed that grapevine. Okay, like this. Now move forward for the next paragraph. There was a rich merchant who had an old horse. The horse had served his master well for years. When the horse became old, the merchant drove him out. No one take care of that horse. No one gave him food. The poor horse kept wandering from place to place. Now let me explain you this. There was a rich merchant who had an old horse. So here, what is the meaning of merchant? Merchant means trader, okay, a businessman. Okay, so there was a rich merchant and who had an old horse. The horse had served his master well for years. When the horse became old, then the merchant drove him out. No one took care of that horse. No one gave him food. Nobody offered him any type of food. The poor horse kept wandering here and there. Wandering means here to walk somewhere slowly with no particular sense, and it you can say in Hindi idhar udhar bhatakna. Okay, so that poor horse without no food, it just kept wandering here and there in the town. Let's move further. In the next page, page number 93. One day he came to the door. Seeing the grapevine, he started to chew and pull at it. As he pulled the vine, the bell started to ring. The judges came to the marketplace at once. To their great surprise, they saw a horse pulling the grapevine. Now, let me explain. One day, what happened? That horse just kept wandering here and there, reached to the tower. Okay, and after reaching that tower, seeing the grapevine, he started to chew and pull at it. So, as I have already told you, that the horse was really very hungry. It doesn't have any food, so it started chewing that grapevine. And because of this, the bell started to ring. Okay, so the after listening that bell, the judges came to the marketplace, and at once, to their great surprise, they saw a horse pulling the grapevine. Now, next para. One of the judges recognized the old horse. He told the other judges that the horse belonged to a rich merchant. Now, I'm going to explain this. Now, what happened? One of the judges recognized the old horse. Recognized means here identify, or in Hindi you can say pehchanna. So, the one of the judges recognized that horse, and he informed all the judges that the horse belonged to a rich merchant.
I think the merchant drove out this poor horse as he has become old, said the judge.
Then what happened? Just listen.
This horse has come to make a complaint, said another judge. We must find out the truth. We must find whether the merchant has ill-treated this animal.
So all the judges decided to give him a justice. So they called that merchant into the marketplace. During the trial, he confessed.
I drove out my old horse.
Listening him, they said,
Take the horse home and take good care of him. Feed him well.
So the judges gave their judgment, and finally they told that merchant that you should take care of this horse very carefully. You should feed him properly. It means it is not fair to leave the animals when it become old. And they also fined the merchant. Fine means here punishment in money. Okay, so they took some. In Hindi you can say jurmana. Okay. Now what happened? The horse returned to his old stable, and the merchant took good care of him. Stable means a place where horses are kept. So in this way, the horse got proper justice. So what we have learned from this story? So finally we have learned from this chapter that we should take a good care of the animals. We should not ill-treat these type of animals, whether it is dog or cat or donkey or elephant or any type of horse and any animal. Okay, so we should take care of them because they are also made by our supreme God, and these are also creature like us. Yes, I hope you all understood the chapter properly. Now it's time to note down your homework. Your homework is read the chapter 8, The Bill of Atri, again. For further part, we will meet you in the next video. Till then, keep smiling and keep learning. Click on the subscribe button for more videos like this. So thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.